Hi there, my name's Neil, and I'm down at Owen's Pond today on this beautiful sunny day to talk to you a little bit about a plant, common reed, or Phragmites australis. It's actually a perennial grass, and it's very successful, very dominant in this area. It grows predominantly in marshy, wet, boggy areas. You'll see it around ponds, along stream edges, around lakes or riverbeds, or if you're on the mainland or in France. It's a very successful dominant species of grass, but it's also extremely important habitat for a wide variety of species, particularly bird species. Some species of birds will only nest or roost in reed beds itself, species such as the reed warbler. So they'll come in and they'll nest and build their beautiful delicate nests actually joined to the reed itself, and they'll make it out of last year's dead reed and they'll fix it to this year's living reed. And also the elusive bittern, which occasionally you see down here overwintering in St Owen's Bay and around St Owen's Pond. If you've seen the bittern, they are perfectly camouflaged for a marshy reed habitat. In fact, when they're stood up, you could have one 2 meters away from you and it's unlikely you'd even see it sometimes. They're so well camouflaged against the reed. So it's a very important plant for us down here, and all sorts of different species, as I said. It can dominate an area, and there's a certain amount of management that we undertake in this area to keep some of the reed under control. Of course, traditionally, reeds would have been used for roof thatching, amongst other things. But today, the National Trust, we try and manage certain areas of the reed bed each year on a cycle. So we'll go into the area where we'll cut bits of the reed bed itself and we'll burn and clear, thus creating different age structure within the reed bed. So you've got different heights, which attract different kind of species, and you've got different aging structures within the reed bed itself. As well as that, clearing and burning stops that dead leaf litter building up each year, which would contribute to the reed bed drying out each year. So we're actively trying to stop the reed bed from drying out. We don't want too much willow and scrub encroachment. So by managing some of that reed, that will help with that kind of succession that happens in reed beds. If you look behind me here, I'm just going to the reed bed edge itself. You can see this is what we call the fen edge. I don't know if you can see it clearly enough there. So we've got the edge of the reed bed itself, and then moving out slightly we've got the fen edge, or more kind of rich meadow grasslands and wildflowers. We only really managed to increase the diversity in these areas by cutting and clearing some of the reed. If we allow this reed to dominate too much, it will push out these more diverse areas, this fen edge, if you like, which is very rich in wild orchids amongst other things, and there's some ragged robin over there. I'm sure you'd agree it's an absolutely stunning spot. Again, very important for all sorts of wildlife, insects in particular, and grass snakes and slow worms, lizards will frequent these kind of reed bed edge areas. So I'm sure you'd agree it's a very stunning, interesting plant, and why don't you come and down around St Owen's Pond while the sun's out and come and have a look.